This is his second bike ball. There we go. Well, the 70 that time of Brett Wilson tried to get away. I don't think I spotted Stephen. I don't think he made it through the line. So here's the boys out to fly. So check it out. Formula One racing with the Southland Honda of the South, the home of the legends, the home of the beautiful Holmes family, doing so much for our sport here in Southland. Away to a scintillating start as they head down the straight. Man, oh man, the big boys that come to race you. Look at this. It's going to be all on here at the moment. Tony Rees, Richie Dibbon. Once one gets in the front, it'll be very hard for the other to get past them. So it'll be in the tight that they'll need to hold their lines and then open out along the straight. Look at the speeds down the front straight here. Be incredible. I think it might be Richie. Look out for the Suzuki. I think the Suzuki's got in front. Yes, there he goes. 9 to go in front. 9 by 11. There they are with the 54 back to 67 by 33 with 999. And there as well to Andrew Rudd, followed then by the 70 of Brett Wilson. Great ride as well by Michael Lee, who picked up the second place in the Formula 2. So the two smaller bikes, the two 600s, the rest of them are open bikes, either anything from around 900 to 1,000 cc's for the others. So effectively, although you've got a 1-2 in the field, those guys are actually in two different classes, so they're really 1-1. But of course, somebody wants the honour of being the fastest and the first out here today in the Southland Honda-sponsored Formula 1, Formula 2 combined race. Still with Richie in front, the man from Wanganui. Here he goes. 9 Richie Dibbon, 11 to go with Tony Rees. Then looking back to 54 Johnny Lewis alongside 67 Jay Lawrence, 33 with Michael Lee. Go to 999 Andrew Rudd, the Dynarex man, along with the 70 that time of Christchurch's Brett Wilson. So Formula 1, Formula 2 racing at its dynamic best, and looking out these conditions, very nice track-wise at the moment, starting to really try out a perfect line through there. I don't see any puddles at this stage, so nice to see as we are at the moment for the conditions and the update on the track. That'll be oh, look how close, can't quite get there though. 9 by 11, 9 to go, 11 to follow them through as we pick up the race pace down the front straight with 954 and Johnny Lewis, 67 now, and Jay Lawrence outside of 33, Michael Lee. Great race by Michael, 999, then with Andrew Rudd along with the 70 of Brett Wilson. Good feature, of course, of the slightly reduced field for this class is the fact that you're not likely to get any lapping. So that means that we've got Richie out in front. He's not likely to have to come up behind any other riders to slow the pace of the race down. So all these guys can get super quick laps as we look out to this Formula 1, Formula 2 race. So good work here there. And it'll change the lead. Oh, the Honda man's there. Tony Rees all the way. Tony's got him. Tony goes. The street racing hero of New Zealand. Nobody more successful in New Zealand street racing than this man, Tony Rees, and he's got the advantage for the 1-2. So there you go. Tony to do it on the big, awesome Tony Rees motorcycle, Southland Honda supported Blue Wing Honda CBR, and great bit of riding. Look out for the, should be, I think, probably getting close towards our white flag late in the race. Could be a big charge on here. Look out for Richie Dibbon, who'll leave nothing behind the Wanganui man just because he's going to still win his Formula 2. He'll want more action to have that overall. And here we go again with the Honda and the Suzuki. Honda in front for Tony Rees, outside of Richie Dibbon. Honda in front, Suzuki for second, 1,000 versus 600. And yes, indeed, the white flag that time as we go with the 54 now of Johnny Lewis, outside of 67. Jay Lawrence, 33 now for Michael Lee. Looking to 999 Andrew Rudd. And into the number 70 of Brett Wilson on that big, beautiful Aprilia RSV4 1000. So we've got them all in there. Those, of course, from a manufacturer's point of view, we've got Honda and Suzuki, but we've also got the Ducati and the Aprilia as well from a Bears point of view. And here we are, checkered flag time. Tony to do it. Super close in the end. Tony gets it. Tony Rees to take it ahead of the number 9 of Richie Dibbon, who laid it on. Richie Dibbon, of course, having a fantastic New Zealand Superbike Road Race Championship after 2 rounds of that series, both here in the south at Ruapuna and Timaru back last month. He has won almost all of the racing to have a, I think, almost a 40-point lead after only 2 of the 5 rounds. So dominant performance, totally dominant. So great riding by Richie out of Wanganui on the Dibbon Swartz motorcycles. Barrack Sports Bar supported Total Span, Mick Paul, Roger Crowley Builders, and of course under the mentorship of none other than the legendary Mr. Brian Bernard. So well done to young Richie, really turning heads for only his second season of full-time racing. of course, and well, Tony, the politely, the veteran at over 50 years of age, and super guy, of course, well respected and known internationally, and of great success for many years, including right back to that original World Superbikes that he competed on here on New Zealand shores back in 1988. Super Sons, Mitch and Damo, of course, have achieved great heights, including both of them having won